I'm speechless. Speechless this morning. I was driving in here this morning and I was just like, the road out here is just sublime and so perfect. And then you can see the water down the end. And I'm like, just... Ladies and gentlemen, I'm at PHILLIP Island. PHILLIP Island International Raceway, PHILLIP Island GP, who knows? And my God, is it a spectacular track. I've been to a few tracks in Australia and I think this probably has to be one of the prettiest tracks that I've ever seen. I've been to Bathurst and Bathurst is definitely incredible with that amazing skyline view. But just, I don't know if you guys can see down the end of the front straight there, it's a little bit overcast, but you can just see the water and just, oh my God, what a beautiful place. What a beautiful part of the world. So one of my goals for 2023 was that I wanted to get into more track events, and I promised myself that I would never turn one down. If it was a grip track and I wanted to drive it, I wasn't gonna say no. And so far with that mentality, I've done Haunted Hills and I've done Sandown with my good mates. And today, the WRX Club invited me out to come to PHILLIP Island. So I am very, very, very excited. I say excited, I'm disgustingly nervous. Incredibly nervous. But there's only one way to find out how this is gonna go. And that's by jumping in the chariot and giving it my best shot. So you guys will probably know, this is my little BRZ. I bought this thing about 7 months ago and so far it has been absolutely beautiful. The only things I've really done to it, I've put a set of coilovers in it. So we have a set of DGR coilovers. So once again, massive shout out to DGR coilovers for making stuff like this happen. We've also got a set of Protex brakes behind there as well. This is their second track day, which I'm going to be testing out for Protex, which is pretty cool. So once again, massive thank you to Protex as well. And then we also have a set of RPF ones with Hankook RS4s that I bought myself. They were all nice and cheap. But once again, I think this car all up owes me just under $15,000 so far, and it has been absolutely amazing. I've got more track time out of this car than I have for anything else that I've ever owned, apart from maybe the Skyline, but that broke at every track event, so that's all right. But yes, much love for the BRZ. The only thing I've really done today is I've done some very light weight reduction, so all I've really done is taken the floor mats out, and this. I mean, aside from that, don't really need some boot carpets, plus I can adjust my coilovers, so nice and easy. Absolutely nothing in the car has been changed. Stock exhaust, stock intake, stock everything. Oh, and this horrible little Amazon tow hook that I found. It's lighter than stock, so we're doing our best. Guys, so hopefully you can hear me. This track is insane. I'm so stoked. Just getting the car warmed up for now, and then we'll do a flying lap at the next one. There's geese. Alrighty guys, let's do it. Alright, so I've never done one of these audio over things, but I thought I would give it a shot just for today's video because obviously grip racing and it's a long lap and it does get a little bit boring, but I thought I'd walk you through the entire lot anyway. So session 2, which this one here is because I got kicked off for having my GoPro on my helmet, so I don't have any footage of my first session, which sucks. But yeah, you can see down here coming down the front straight, you're hitting around about 210 coming down here, and funnily enough, because this right here is session 2, was early in the morning. It was actually my fastest laps of the entire day. Not necessarily my best driving per se, because obviously the track was nice and cool. You know, the track was warm, but the car was nice and cool. Just the ambient temperature was nice and cool. The tires were good, and the brakes were nice and cool as well. So throughout the day, every single car out there basically got slower. So even though these were my fastest laps, they were also my worst driving and my worst lines, which you guys are going to see on the fast lap, my fastest lap of the day, which is the next clip to come. So yeah, enjoy, sit back, relax, and yeah, you'll see my mistake at the top of the mountain where I go really wide and almost off track. But yeah, enjoy. was really sloppy. Try again.
First corner at 170. What an incredible car!
So that lap ride there was actually my fastest recorded of the entire day. I actually went a 156, I believe it was 156.8. It was a pretty good feeling, so I was pretty optimistic trying to go out and trying to beat it. Unfortunately I didn't, but you guys will see my driving drastically improve throughout the day, so yeah, I was pretty stoked at this point.
I really need...
Alrighty guys, so first session out was absolutely amazing. I unfortunately got told off for having my camera on my helmet, so pretty much before I even went out they saw it and took it off me, which sucks. So I couldn't get my first session, but I'm just letting you guys know that I was yelling and screaming and kicking, and it was the best and most craziest thing I have ever done. You don't realize just how fast you were going at all in these things. You don't realize just how fast you're going in these things, like especially this compared to Sandown. This track is so insane. It's like Haunted Hills was a step up to Sandown. This is a bigger step up from Sandown to here. It's just absolutely insane. Coming down the front straight, looking at sort of where you want to go, and then looking down at your speedo, and the fact that it says 200, 210, even though the speedo is probably not accurate, but seeing that is the scariest thing I've ever done. The car performed absolutely amazingly. I have it sitting back up here at the moment, and then I got a stern talking to from all the stewards, which is fair enough. I should have read all of the sup regs. I did read the regs, but But yes, anyway, I got to try and find a new way to mount the GoPro for you guys. So I'm probably going to do the same thing as I did with Haunted Hills. So I do apologize. It's not as, not as cool as what I'd hoped, but hopefully you guys are going to get a nice little angle now. So anyway, we'll kind of quickly mount the transponder, because I didn't do that last time. So I'm going to probably try and find somewhere on the front there we can do that with, and then I hope we get a decent time.
Rightio guys, session 3, let's see how we go. So up in front is a mate of mine I met today, super nice guy. But yeah, he's been doing pretty well as well, so we'll see if we can keep up with him. I want to try and get a better line on this corner here too.
Session 3 was definitely a fun one. I don't know if you guys will be able to notice in the footage, but my lines are certainly around Honda Hairpin, I believe it's called, and across the top of the mountain was definitely a lot better than it was, even though it did equate in a slower lap time being a 1:57. Unfortunately, just the heat was getting to the cars because at this point it was about 11 o'clock and the sun had come out and it was just incredibly hot. You would notice my lines are definitely getting a whole lot better, but yeah, the car just wasn't able to keep up with the temperature. Also, this was the first session where I decided to turn off my ABS and traction control completely and try to manage the car myself. It definitely probably helped out because I learned a lot more about the car control, especially across the top of the mountain where it gets really light. It's a very odd feeling. Aside from that, session 3 definitely was the first session where I got the track nerves completely out of my system and I just sent it 100%. So I definitely probably learnt more in session 3 than I did in the first 2 sessions, and I carried that out through the rest of the day. So enjoy. Then noticed there was a guy with a Volkswagen Golf wagon up ahead, and I know that they're pretty quick cars, so I was gaining on him just in the corners, so I decided to have a little bit of a game to see if I could try and catch him myself. And as you guys will see, we ended up making each other make a few mistakes. I think we both knew what was going down, and I think his feelings would have been hurt if he got passed by a BRZ, and I was trying my hardest. But as you guys can see, we both made a few mistakes on some corners because we both went in way too hot. And all around, it was a great way to stay in shape.
He gets away from me in the straight, but I got him in the corners. Once again, I got no clue. This track is so quick and you can get unstuck so easily. You guys probably saw the, I think I went wide on turn 2 3 times, which I probably should have learned from. I was just too stuck in the moment trying to catch that Golf. He's quick. I might go say g'day to him. Oh my God, I think that was the fastest entries I've ever done into turn 1. Oh man, I looked down at my speedo, I think when I was turning in, and one time I saw 180. I don't like that. That's very scary. I think, oh yeah, we've got an hour and so until lunch, so holy, I'm drenched, I'm sweaty.
F6? I didn't gun it. That's cool though. Thank you, mechanic pit crew person.
No, that's not right.
Alright guys, so 156.7 I think. Something like that. I am a little bit nervous because that was very, very quick. I completely butchered my first flying lap too, like really badly. I don't know if you're able to hear any of my screeching or anything, but it was like, yeah. I messed up every single gear change. I'm learning how to heel toe, but as you guys can hear, I'm like staying into the accelerator and it's like really aggressive, and I don't think it's really working to my advantage, but yeah. Trying to heel toe and it's a little bit weird. Is that from my car?
It's rubber.
Whereabouts is that?
On the rim.
On the rim?
On the rim.
How did I get it on the rim? Unless I went sideways over a ripple strip and picked it up. How did I manage that? Weird. 17s feel really floppy over 18s though.
What do you mean by floppy?
I'm coming around the corner and I feel like I should be dragging rim, but I know I'm not.
Oh, the sidewall feels like
Yeah.
Yeah,
the sidewall comes down, it's like, ooh. I've also got it set full soft at the moment, which is probably not ideal for this track because I'm not eating curbs.
I don't know if any like full soft is good.
Yeah, probably should raise it, hey. Yeah, not raise the height, but I'll raise the softness.
No, that's too much work.
Yeah.
In terms of knobs.
Yeah, I'll turn some knobs too. Alright, let's do it.
Heading out for session 3, and should be a good one. It's very hot, so I'm probably just going to do 2 laps, cool it down, and then I'll do another 2. Aircon's blasting at the moment. So it's my second last session, I think. I'm going to follow the guy in front. He's got some good lines. My brakes are actually smoking. I've actually cooked them that hot. I'm pretty sure I still have heaps of pad left though, but... Alright guys, so we've been having a real good day. Car's performing amazingly, no hiccups whatsoever. The only hiccups has been my driving. I've been trying to learn what you guys said in the previous comments, trying to learn some hill towing, which I'm not really too good at the moment, but I will get better at it. But yeah, no, definitely been a little bit better of a driver today, I think. I think as the day goes on, I'm getting, you know, the car's getting a bit hot, the track's getting a bit hot, I'm getting very hot, and yeah, it's been hectic. My everyone's times have basically been gone, and we've all lost about 3 seconds or so. So still my fastest lap time today was that 1:56 we recorded this morning, which is when the cars were nice and cool, the track was sort of a little bit warm with the sun. And yeah, so anyway, I got to the last session and I realized I had no fuel. So we'll go get some fuel, but that means we get to go through the cool tunnel again. If I had a rotary, this would be mad, but it don't. So that's okay, we can survive. Is it filming? Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Does it have a light?
Look at my hair. No. I wish it did.
Just the dumbest.
No, we were just talking about not dying at the end of the straight. And they asked me what we were looking at. What were we looking at? Not dying.
Dying? What?
No. Well, no, everyone's like, come over the top of the straight. He asked me before, he's like, what do you look at when you come over the top of the straight? And I said, I don't know, there's a nice view, but you don't look at it because I'm just focused on not crashing. Is that okay? I guess. The clip's just
Do you want to speak about your track day damage?
What track day? That's rubber.
Oh no!
That's rubber right there.
Plug those clips right back in, mate.
Oh, look, they just come straight back out. It's just...
Will that pass scrutineering?
Yeah, I think so.
That's how fast you're going.
Look at that! That's pretty bad. They don't pop out. They've been like that the whole time I've got the car.
Don't believe.
Yeah. I just can't believe my tyres haven't lasted this long.
So tell us your plan for retreading your tyres.
We were talking about it before. I reckon at the end of this session, because I'm not calling last session, it's going to be the fun session, but the serious session. Once they're hot, I'm going to drive in the marbles on the way back to the pits. All of a sudden, more tread than I came here with. So it's like a little bit of a thingy thing. I haven't even looked behind the camera at who's filming either.
It's what all the racers do. Oh yeah, because I'm going to drop her up. It's Lionel.
It's Lionel.
Oh no, I'm like, I don't like holding it, bro. You got to give me a wrist strap. Yeah, bro, I'm clumsy, bitch. I'll be buying one of these cameras for myself to give to you.
You will be. You watch it, you buy parts off you because he drops them. I drop all my cameras.
These were much nicer at work.
Alright. Let's
I'm already here and I've paid the entrance fee, so like I might as well get us many laps.
Why don't I have the mindset of this guy right here? He's like, I'm here right now, I paid the entrance fee, I'm just in it to win it, and it's just, I need to do that.
It doesn't matter, I'm going slower than everyone, as long as I have
I'm really nervous about that fast guy passing me, but we'll see how we go.
That's alright. It's good enough to pass you safely.
Yeah.
I've got.
His 200 grand car won't want to crash into your 20 grand car, really.
Why are we nervous for this current session?
Because they're combining everyone's sessions into one big clusterfuck.
And what car are you most keen on driving with?
Not what's it? The Ultima? Is it an Ultima?
No, there's a friggin' Porsche GT3.
Oh, there's a GT3 on track, and I think...
So he'll be slowing you down?
I think, yeah, exactly right. I honestly think I have the slowest car here today. I haven't been on the slowest times, but I have the slowest car here, down the straight, without a doubt. Everyone here's got turbos, and he's got a faster 86 than me.
And what happened last session that didn't make it into the vlog?
I went off track. We'll talk about that later.
It's a D pickle.
See this? Oh, the little things on the...
See?
Oh yeah, the little nublets.
Little nublets,
Yeah,
right?
you got to get rid of these.
Yeah.
They'll slow you down.
You gotta sit there one day and just like, this changes the wind flow.
Yeah.
I did that on my RX-7.
See?
Yeah.
You would. The angle grinder.
I just want to take all the tire lettering off. It just looks shit.
Yeah.
Just sit there and just go this.
I actually go down to the wire.
Yeah.
Does your helmet have a sunglass slot?
No.
Do they come in nicely or does it
They're
fucking
a little
hurt?
bit fucky.
Yeah.
I think that's why I break my glasses.
Is that a technical term?
Yeah, fucky,
A
yeah.
little bit fucky.
I know, we got some good technical terms, don't we? Like pogoing.
Oh, he's like, oh, it's pogoing at 180 k's an hour. What was today?
That is a tyre balance issue.
Rotational knocking.
Yep, rotational knocking, not, you know, vibration because of uneven weight on the tyres. Yep.
Look how much better that looks.
Ooh. See, now this wheel's actually going to rotate faster.
Yeah. Watch, I'm gonna rotate my tires real quick.
Oh, a tyre rotation. Vroom, vroom. He has an exhaust, don't worry. Promise. Oh, I got a little bit of sound there. A little bit.
Rightio guys, we got session 4. I'm just warming up some tyres at the moment, but the track's very hot. I've stopped timing because I wasn't getting very good times because it is just super hot. Right, here we go.
Not ZacBaldy.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was him, but it was last second, so, you know. It zooms so fucking slow, Zach.
So this session here was a fun one. This was the last session of the day, and basically they combined all the groups from the WRX day all into one session. So I was a little bit nervous because I was on track with a lot of faster guys, but as you guys can see, we sort of had a lot of track time and it was absolutely awesome. My brakes were gone after the first couple of laps. For Honda Hairpin, I used to be braking at about 150 meters and I could probably brake even later, but now I was having to brake at the start of the ripple strip, otherwise I wouldn't pull up in time. Basically everything was getting really hot. The car was only reaching about 200 down the front straight, so we only managed to get a roughly, I think, a 157.9 or something on those lines, so about a second and a half slower than my fastest lap time of the day, but it was still good fun.
If I didn't get you, Zach, I just want to know it's because you got this dumbass zebra shit all over the screen. Ooh, you're leading that car, Zach. I just don't know.
Straight through the jungle.
Gonna come out about there. Oh no. Oh, there he is.
So at this point here, at 2 p.m. on Saturday afternoon, I was doing my fastest entries into turn 1. I was looking down at the speedo at the exit of the corner, and I was doing 175 consistently, which was super cool to see that I was literally within 1 or 2 Ks every single time I exited that corner. But that also means that I was entering at God knows what speed. I was too quick to even look down, but I'm super stoked at just how far I'd come today. You know, entering that corner at 160 at the start of the day, and at the end of the day, I was doing 160 around the corner just to cool it down. So it was super cool, but yeah, enjoy these last couple of laps.
I'm a vlogger. 100%, but they're still Zach, I can't keep the camera on you because you're that fast. But the other blue car, easy to keep the camera on you. Wait, easy to keep the camera on him. So you're gonna have some accidental footage of me filming the wrong car. I'm sorry. We got some serious race cars here. Doing cool down laps in the pits. There we go.
That was good.
Final session.
Yeah, I almost lost it. That corner over there, that Marshall would have got a good view because I came out of that corner, I went to third, and then I tried to power up. I managed to get this corner flat through the back here, but it's dicey because like you come and you like it starts to go, but that one I let go a little bit too much. But it was my last lap, so it's alright. I want that one.
Now, I've accidentally filmed this car about 3 runs because I'm looking in my peripheral vision on my blue car coming up. So you got some good shots of him.
Cheers, like, mate. Jeez. Oh, I'm glad those. I passed your mate with the MR2 with the big wing.
Oh yeah, he was super slow, wasn't he?
Yeah, he couldn't keep up with you.
Yeah, I know. On his outlap, I overtook him and I never saw him again. He was in my revision mirror the whole time, so that's all good. I'm gonna get some lunch, yeah?
Yeah. On an island.
On an island. Island dinner.
Island lunch.
Rightio guys, well we are heading off. Am I following you? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where we're going. I'm following this bloke. Rightio, so we're heading home right now. Actually, we're not going to head home because we got so we got Max in front of us with the Celica, and then we also have Lionel, Brandon behind us in his Mrs. WRX. So we are going to go and look at some penguins. We'll try to, because we are in PHILLIP Island right now. So this is probably one of the only places where we can go find penguins. So we're going to go find some penguins, and then yeah, just have a good afternoon. I don't know if I'm going to be able to film what we're doing tonight, but we'll see how we go. Just going to have some fun. I love the BRZ. What a cool car. What's that?
I've never seen this animal before.
What do you mean? It's a goose.
I've never seen a goose before.
Haven't you?
It looks kind of like a goat to me, but with 2 legs. You see a goose every day, babe.
So it was funny, they let us know, you've probably seen all the footage of the track, but these things sit on the side of the track and don't move, and sometimes they cross the track and you're told to not hit them basically.
I bet you can't pick one up.
Definitely not.
$10.
$10 sounds pretty good.
10 big ones. And you know how little we get paid?
Oh, you wait till Jason watches this.
Clipping points on the track?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah, pretty much. What a cool place. So I'm definitely dressed like it's 30 degrees today. Yeah, that's great.
Might as well chuck your helmet on.
Oh, that's funny.
And headbutt a goose.
Me dressed up in all black with a helmet on trying to headbutt geese on the beach. That'd be a sight I'd love to see. Look at these rigs down here.
Lineup.
Yes. What a lineup. This needs a starlet, you reckon?
No. I have other cars. Don't listen to him.
I have cool cars, I promise.
Oh, I love it. Just saying, how beautiful is this? Let's put the window down. What? Wow. Oh, there's a goose. What's going on, chunky monkey? Wow, what a cool place. It's beautiful. I'm glad I'm filming this.
Wow.
That's a big tough rock.
There's your boardwalk.
There we go.
There we go.
Hey, look at all the penguins down there.
Oh, there's one right there, mate.
Look at all.
Oh,
That's crazy. That is such a picturesque rock, isn't it? I like it. The island of PHILLIP Island. Crazy.
Is that an island you can't get on?
I don't know.
yeah, can you go on it? I want to go on it.
I want to go on it too. Surely you can go on it.
Is that an island of an island over there?
I think it is. If you look at it, that
I want
one's
to go on that one.
that one's an island off an island. That's an island off an island off an island.
owns that island?
That's Tasmania, I'm pretty sure.
Tasmania.
I've never been, but I'm pretty sure.
It kind of looks like that, doesn't it? It's like the scene of Around the Twist. Huh?
We get the vlog out,
A
mate.
baby.
A baby goose.
I don't know.
A what?
Where?
A baby. What?
Under.
You're joking.
Before it
You
goes.
gotta be looking for it.
Oh, it's a little chick of some description.
Definitely small.
A baby goose. I
Maybe
reckon.
me.
They also had another one down there. I don't know.
What if there's not kookaburras?
They're not, I thought it was Kookaburra too, but it's definitely not. That's hilarious. What are you doing, brother? What are you doing, brother? It's so funny. So one really funny thing that they said whilst we were going to the track event was the fact that there's these geese and they don't move out of your way, and I think that's absolutely hilarious because it is very true. They did not move out of anyone's way, but it's hilarious, absolutely hilarious. Righto guys, so we made a really nice afternoon of it. We went out to go grab some dinner, so we just finished that, had a nice little walk along the beach with us all. It was actually really good fun. I really enjoyed it.
extremely loving my life down here at the moment and the way everything is sort of shaped in Victoria. If you guys don't know, if this is one of your first videos back after a while, I very much appreciate you watching. But yeah, I moved all the way from Queensland to Victoria about 6 months ago. And since then I've made some amazing friends, I've done some amazing tracks, I've done some pretty cool freaking things, and yeah, I love this place so much, and yeah, I think it's one of the most beautiful places in the world. I'm keen to go traveling more and keen to do some more stuff with the almighty BRZ. Also, don't mind me with my shirt off, it is hot as hell right now. It was down on the beach, it was 38 degrees today, and yeah, I'm glad it wasn't all day though, because that would have killed me. I don't know if you guys can see just how beautiful this is. It is just beautiful. Look at this. Oh man. Absolutely in love with country Victoria. And just a quick one as well. I'm just having a little bit of a thought and reminisce at the moment about the day, and can I just say how overly impressed I am with this little blue BRZ. The car that everyone says is disgustingly slow was chopping WRXs today, and I dare, honestly, there is a few cars that I would love to call out and see if they can do quicker around these corners and stuff like that. But BRZ has been one of the most amazing cars I've ever owned, and I very, very much. Yes, they are completely slow down the straight, but when you add corners into the mix and you try and link them all together in a track like PHILLIP Island, it is just bliss. It is pure bliss. Once again, I do want to give a quick shout out to a few sponsors that have made this all possible. Protex Brakes, DGR Coilovers, and also Otaku Garage, because they helped me out with a few little extra bits as well. But yeah, aside from that, thanks so much everyone for watching. I very much appreciate it. I'm going to enjoy one of the most spectacular sunsets I've had in a while driving, and enjoy. Have a good night, guys.